Well, hello, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining. I don't know why I keep using the word joining my channel like it's a club. Um, but thank you for subscribing. If you haven't, you can do so. And thank you for coming along for this few minutes as we talk about what is going on for you guys June of 2014. I like to look at each month like a chapter in the book of a story unfolding. That helps me kind of see in the future. And I know that you Sagittarians love to be looking at the future. You're very enduring that way. And when you get your eyes set on that prize, you're a fire sign. You're competitive. You're willing to do whatever it takes to get there, however long it takes. And, you guys enjoy the journey along the way. So, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on this month. I'm just highlighting a couple of themes. Of course, we know that Mercury is going to be retrograde, and it's going to retrograde back into Gemini, and that's your seventh house. So, Sagittarius, you're going to want to take a look at relationships this month. Whenever we see retrograde, we think of relationships that can come back in from the past. Things that have not been resolved can come back up for review. You will see, these things come to the surface. You're probably already thinking about them. These things have been on your mind. But when we get pulled into one of these retrogrades, a lot of times things will, just appear before you. Stuff that maybe, again, you didn't take care of is going to give you a chance to take care of it. And remember, we're on a journey. When we leave unresolved issues from our past, they have a way of hanging on and, keeping us bogged down. And so when the universe gives us opportunities to handle something, it gives us what we need. It's like, when they say God never gives you more than you can handle. Well, this is his blessing to us, these energies that help us go through these cycles. It gives us a little added addition if we don't fight it. So that's kind of the secret. I've been talking about the water signs. Neptune will be retrograding in Pisces starting June 9th. That'll be in your fourth house. And it's a 5-month process. So something's going on in your home life, connected to your upbringing, connected to your childhood, mother, father. Neptune can be so elusive. It can be emotional. It can be confusing. And it can be inspiring. And it can be healing. And it all kind of depends on where you are. And that's, what I'm trying to tell people. What I'd like to try to explain to people is that it's up to us how we want to handle this. If you're hanging on to resentments and unresolved issues, then that Neptunian energy can be very destructive. And it can be very, it can take you back into addictive cycles in your life. If you had addictions connected to your family, it can bring those things up for review. But it can also, again, it can bring spiritual awakenings and healing and a compassion throughout your family that, new life can bring. And, you are the one who's going to be bringing this to the table, whatever this is. So I hope that makes sense for you. But your family and your life will be up under review the next 5 months. So just, take it easy and take one thing at a time with that. Let me see. Saturn and Scorpio, okay, in your 12th house. Wow, Sagittarius, you guys have really been going through it. We always think of you guys as just joyful and optimistic and, kind of like, you're just on to the next thing. But when I look here and I see that Saturn has been in Scorpio retrograde since March 20th in your 12th house, that tells me you've been going through a lot of psychological changes, subconscious changes, dreams, even an awakening, spiritual awakening. just dealing with the truth. Maybe you've come to some final resolution within yourself, within your mind, to move forward. So I hope that's happening for you. But that's going to start to free up in July, at about the end of July. You're going to start feeling better. So, when we can understand these energies, we can ride the waves a little easier. And Jupiter in Cancer is in your 8th house. So you could be taking care of a mother right now. You could be dealing with mother issues. You could be the themes of motherhood. Maybe you're a grandmother and you're taking care of a grandchild. Maybe you're a new mother, or maybe you're having a baby, and the themes of what kind of mother am I going to be? Well, Jupiter is here to expand that for another month. And, if you're having difficulties or you're needing to take care of your mother, then it's giving you the energy and the love and the compassion to do that, to kind of, handle things in those areas. Mother-daughter issues can be very difficult, mother-son issues, and yet they can be, so incredible. But that is the theme. So you guys have been under a lot of change, and I just want to encourage you to hang in there. The next 6 months is very important. We'll talk more about that next month for you guys, but I really want you to be prepared and take the next 6 months seriously, because in December we're going to head into Saturn and Sagittarius, and you guys will be up. You guys will be up for your own changes. So go into that process in a good place. And then Saturn can be an awesome teacher and not a disciplinarian. Okay, so if you guys want a reading or you want to know more about what I'm talking about, you can get a hold of me, cowgirlastrologer.com. Thank you very much. Have a good month.